Hello, 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 and welcome back. It's been a while. It's been a while since we streamed, but we're here at the end of our OCC season, match day 9 in Tier 2A, and we're facing off against another Dark Elf team led by bob152, the Vampyres. Incidentally, it's an important match for us in the sense that we're definitely not winning the division. That's already been decided. Rhaegor won that with a no defeats season, so he's got 6 wins and 3 draws. So congratulations to him. But if we win this, I think we're going to have enough points to probably get promoted out of the division. So winning this is, in that sense, it is important. So we're definitely not looking to play for a draw here. We're definitely playing for a win. It's gonna be 11 on 11, as both of us are missing. Oh, and he's using his own cash to get in. Okay, well. We get a Bloodweiser keg and an assistant coach as well, but we don't get to use any of our treasury for this. So, but yeah, we're going to be facing 11 on 11. It's going to be a very interesting match. It's going to be a very interesting match. He wins the coin toss. He's got one guy in particular, Mighty Blow, Dodge, Tackle, Blitzer. Like this is Mordred Night Moon. Is gonna be a bit of a pain in our ass to try and deal with, and he decided that he's gonna receive, which is slightly surprising, but all right. Haven't played any Blood Bowl since the ranked stream that I did quite a bit ago. Unfortunately, still very busy with real life stuff, which is also why I haven't been catching any of the games that have been played, if there have any been played in the championship. And unfortunate as it is starting to look like that we are probably not going to be we're not going to be getting all of the games recorded either, like even as a recording, because I am simply so busy. I'm gonna try and get everything that I can, at least as a YouTube video. Probably not going to be streaming any of the replays, but I'm at least going to try and get them on YouTube video for posterity's sake. But that is still an project, like an active project. But yeah, so we're definitely gonna try and keep our head in the game, and try and get ourselves a win here. Gonna go for an aggressive sort of win chasing. CVC Toby, hello, welcome to the stream. Last match of the season going on, and we need a win if we want to have any chance of actually getting promoted. I'm not sure I'm not sure whether I want that or not, actually, because of the... I am very seriously considering, regardless of result, I am very seriously considering, re-rolling into Imperial Nobility. All you do is appreciate it, so anything you deliver, great. I'm glad to hear that. Absolutely glad to hear that. Always warms the heart, always gives me more motivation to do that stuff. And we are going to, by the way, just as we are going to have the essentially the draw for the next season, like the division placement and all of that. That is going to get streamed, and that is going to be on the 31st. We have scheduled it with at least Pitpad, probably Bork there as well. Wouldn't put it past them to you know. So that's definitely going to. There's going to be that, but yeah, real life has gotten rather hectic, unfortunately, which has gotten especially the team blog. I did do write-ups for matches and such, and I'm kind of I'm very sad that I just those write-ups do take up like at least half an hour to do, like because I want to do a proper write-up of the matches as well. So it's like, it's just one of those things that had to be cut completely. But yeah, I'm trying to at least get most of the games of Championship, like for the first season, and I'm still aiming, like it's looking like the real life busyness is going to be like it is going to get better. I can't wait to see where the worst team ends up in the draw. Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely looking at going to be looking at like it's looking like I'm getting sort of distracted here, but it's looking like that my real life is gonna start slowing down soon-ish. So that hopefully means that for the next season, because I am still definitely planning to try and follow the next season's championship as closely as possible, like to get people that action streamed. So it's looking better for that than what it is, than how it's been going lately. So hopefully things slow down. Hopefully I'll have more time to stream all of that. But then again, it's also one of those things where, like, you know, the people in the championship are by no means like they're not obliged to try and work around my calendar, and it's like it's not something that I advocate for them to do. So if they start playing at funny hours that I just can't make, then I just can't make them. But yeah, Lefe 1975. How is your season done, by the way? How did the Nurglites, like, how did they do in the end? Let's see, so we do want to be aggressive here, but I don't think we don't really have like massive ability to just force our way into the back. So I think we're just gonna, for now, we're gonna take the sort of we're gonna just take just going to be taking I would like to go for it with Andy Davo, but I don't want to expose him, so it's gonna be Tiga who gets to go for the blitz. 252, so way better than C. Yeah, I mean, again, like that is like, that was only your second season as a Nurgle team, so 2-5-2 is, like, I would consider that a good record. And like the real question is, did you get any development out of it? And like, did you get any injuries? Like, that's the other one. Because, like, my Nurgle team always fell apart on the fact that, well, my warriors, like, my warriors stuck around, but, like, all of my pestigores just kept eating grass and then dying. So, but yeah, I'm glad that you're at least feeling good about the season. Like, Nurgle is one of those that can very quickly lost to the Elves and did great against the others. No injuries whatsoever. That's good. That's very nice. Like, goes after Regor, our rookie Witch Elf. Takes him down. Again, tackle mighty blow. But yeah, that's a stun on the Witch Elf, which is fine. Unfortunately, I don't have the linemen to just keep this guy occupied. So. But yeah, no, I'm glad that you're feeling good about the season, apparently. Yeah, my own person, like, I feel like I'm more of a bash coach than I probably give myself credit to. Like, just as the mentality of how I play the game. But I got super, like, I think I played like 3 seasons of Nurgle. And I just got super frustrated with Nurgle. Like, sure, they were okay at bashing, but like the development just wasn't coming in, and so yeah, it got frustrating for me for like quite quickly. But glad to hear that you're doing better then. Interesting that he's going for a bit of a side maneuver here. Don't know why he felt particular that he wanted to tag the assassin so hard. but I think we're just gonna pick him up. The assassin's gonna be taking that block. We'll move Tigga over here. Get ourselves that 2-die. We'll start with that. That's not what we're looking for, and that was not what we were looking for. Okay, and he KOs himself on that block. Okay, that's gonna make things a little bit more difficult. That is going to make things a little bit more difficult. My last game is tomorrow night. I'm guaranteed bottom spot in relegation after having forfeited a few. Yeah, it always sucks when real life gets in the way of actually playing the league games. And like, I mean, it's just unfortunately sometimes that this happens. But best of luck, Toby, for the for your game. But he gets a blitz on our dodge blitzer. Takes him down. Gets a KO out of it. Okay, this is starting to fall apart really fast. Block on all bloaters, 2 with guard, 3 skilled pesties, block sure hands movement, block mighty ball on block, guard strength firm on spawn. Make it get to I call that, yeah, I'd call that great. I would absolutely call that great. After 2 Zines of Nurgle, like getting that developed of a team, I would agree that is great. That is, I would argue that is in fact great. Right. Yeah, this is more than slightly awkward for us. Like having lost 2 players and that turnover was in a very bad spot. Cost us a reroll and still a turnover. Only gets a push on the lineman there. Is there a way? I think we're gonna have to look at surfing this guy. I think that is just the case that we're gonna have to look at surfing. How do we do that though? Cancel out that assist. That assist is already canceled. So it's currently 1 assist there. Runner runs over there. Gets out of the way. Which gives us that. Okay, that's a 2-die. Which before Perms did the first game next. Yeah. I mean, maybe it wouldn't have meant that if you didn't jinx it like so, but obviously the jump up fails on the Witch Elf. This is not going super well. Absolutely not going super well. Pelaras moves over there. Cast in solid 2 after 2 seasons. Block on all warriors, 3 guard, and also have Mighty Blow. 2 also have Mighty Blow. Mighty Blow, block, tackle, go. Block, sure hands, go. DP, go. Block, go. Bow and guard over. Nice. Yeah, that is definitely good development, I think, on the part of a Chaos roster as well. Not as like obviously not as tough for Chaos to generally level as. Okay, that's a KO. We get a KO on that line elf. I mean, it's just a rookie line elf, so not the worst. And we had to spend a reroll for that. Do make the rush there. Wonderful. Which does give us a 2-die here. Which is only a push. We're not going to follow that up. And then over here, make the dodge. And make that dodge. Okay. It's a dice game. We can't all play orcs and dwarves. Yeah, I mean we don't want everybody to be playing orcs and dwarves. And that would like genuinely, if those were the only, if somebody came up to me and, hello sir, would you like to play Blood Bowl, but you can only play dwarves or orcs, I would be like, yeah, no, I don't think I want to play Blood Bowl in that case. I might reroll though, as I'm getting a bit bored. Yeah, I mean that I feel is one of the main dangers of like kind of like one-dimensional teams. Yeah, he's going after the Witch Elf. Witch dude, yep, takes the POW. Gets a stun. That's kind of an awkward position for that Witch Elf to be in. In fact, that could, like, he has to, yep, he takes the 3+ dodge, yep. But yeah, no, I've found, like Chaos especially, like, Chaos at least, I think, how could I say it? How would I say it? Like, Chaos is one of those that, like, if you wanted to, in the past, like, if you wanted to, you could actually build, like, a goat that throws. And you could build, you could also potentially get, like, a goat that does silly things like gets plus agility and leaps. That's why I prefer Nurgle over Vampyres. They're way worse, but I find them more fun. Yeah, I mean, I think with Nurgle, like, it's just the case that, like, the challenge is there more implicitly with Nurgle because of the slow, like, the added slowness, and then like, just, yeah, I would say that because Nurgle is more challenging, especially in the early, like, that gives people more interest to them than Chaos. Like, Chaos kind of gets old really fast, in my opinion. And especially now with the changes of, like, oh, you have to, like, passing stat, right? Like, now especially I feel that it can get old really, really fast. So, alright, so what are we going to be doing? We're going to be blitzing Mike here. We're going to be blitzing Mike. Hopefully we manage to take him down. Down he goes. That's wonderful. We're gonna follow that up. Well, dwarves starts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely do. Let's see. How are we doing this? Yeah, I think we're. Goosey Eye is going. Should have blocked. Yeah, I don't think I should have blocked there or put him there. But yeah, let's take a 2-die here. Can we get... No, we get a turnover because we're not using our last reroll on that. So far, not so good. So far, not so good for us. We've halted his advance. But we are definitely, I feel, getting the short stick here in terms of the dice. And we are now gonna get, like, he's gonna get a free hit with his, like, if he doesn't, like, I would be very surprised if he doesn't block here, right? And then go for the blitz on Witch Elf here, like, to surf her with his Witch Elf. Like, I'd be very surprised if he doesn't do that. Yeah. Over there, that means that, I mean, it always makes more sense than hitting him than hitting that, but he's kind of now getting in his own way, though. Yep, follows that up. Okay, yeah. Unless he... Okay, he's probably not surfing the Witch Elf. Like, especially now that... yeah. Where is the Blitz? Like, where is his Blitz going? I mean, like, that's a 1-die, because he can't really get an assist in there. I mean, I guess the Blitz is here. No, he's just going for the 1-die. He's going for the 1-die, like, dodge into a tackle zone, 1-die into a 1-die. Yep, of course. And he doesn't get punished for it, right? I just have a short dissension pan, and teams don't tend to last more than a few seasons. Fair enough. I mean, so long as you're still having fun with, like, Blood Bowl, that's still fine. Like... I personally, the way I like my teams to have, like, a story to them, as in, like, that they've been around for a while. Some of the players have developed into, like, actual superstars and whatnot, sort of a story. And that has unfortunately gotten lesser with the whole, with how the team works. team thing works now. But yeah, this is more than a little bit awkward, unfortunately. Is there a way that we can... Is there a way that we can surf this guy? Not particularly. Not particularly, I don't think. How would we do that? Yeah, this is just going real shit for us. Not gonna lie. Yeah, and obviously he just... I can't even take down his players. This is starting to get more than a little bit annoying. I think you're just gonna stand up. Yeah, I think we take a 3+ into a 2+ dodge with the dodge reroll. Hope that we can... Yeah, we at least get that assist in there. I stuck with teams longer when I wrote Flocker again. Yeah, I mean, it is one of those things that if you do... Like, if you... Hey, we get to KO his Witch Elf. That's nice. That's nice. A lot of KOs so far. No injuries, which is nice. I'll take KOs over injuries, especially when both of us have what's it called? Have a babe. But yeah, like that's one of the reasons why I like the developing a story for my teams, because it means that like I'm more committed to them. Like I'm more invested in them as a team, and which means that I generally stick with them longer. And we're not gonna be going anywhere over there. But yeah, it is always one of those things that, like, especially if your real life is being hectic, like you said, or like how it is for me, like you just can't afford that sort of a time investment, which means that you're less invested in the team overall. And but yeah, it's like that's one of the things that I kind of don't like about the since the redraft isn't in currently for OCC. It's not an issue, but like that's my sort of issue with redraft, is that I feel that like it disincentivizes. Oh, he gets a turnover. Oh, he gets a really bad turnover here. Okay. That changes. Gotta go play my UKBBL later, folks. Good luck. Good luck to you as well. Have fun with the UKBBL one. Also a very great league. That one. Played in it several seasons myself. So, yeah, good luck. Have fun. Right. So how do we do this? It's got like it's gonna have to be the wrestler guy who goes for it. It's gonna have to be the wrestler guy. Is there a way to? There isn't really a way other than putting him there. But if we put him there, that kind of we can. Yeah. Okay. Okay. First things I think is we take a shot at him and don't reroll that. Very unfortunate. Okay. Right. So runner moves there. We take this block. We take him down, which is wonderful. We don't get in our own way. We don't follow that up either. All right. Then we take that block. He goes down. We don't follow that up. We'll just keep this blitzer free. Down he goes. Okay. Who are we sending in? Yeah, I think it's Gimlick, who has the duty of making a 2+ dodge. He makes a 2+ dodge. Okay. Oh, that was kind of bad because we could have like blocked into Gimlick and potentially gotten another. Can we? No, that's a 2+ dodge. We're not gonna take that risk. So yeah. Can we get the ball loose? Yes, we can, because we have wrestle. Alright, is the scatter good? The scatter is not the greatest, not the worst. Andy Davo. I think. Makes the dodges. Can he make the pickup? He makes the pickup as well. Wonderful. And I don't think we're going to be taking any GFIs here. So I think that's where we're going to just end it. This has seriously affected his ability to score on his offensive drive. It has also given, like, put us in the... potentially have the ability to score ourselves. But that's not the important part here. The important part is stopping bob152 from scoring. And, like, that turnover from that Dark Elf lineman was super big. Right, so he's done that. He's done that. Goes for the blitz on Andy. Doesn't manage to take him down. Has to team reroll here. I'm pretty sure he's going to team reroll here. Still doesn't take him down. That is one of the reasons that I like putting at least, like, having a witch with a block rather than wrestle. Because he's still standing. Alright. Takes the... Okay, so the big blitzer actually takes the 2-die there. Interesting. He could have gotten a 2-die with Gary over there, and I think that would have been better for him overall. Because then he would have gotten a 2-die tackle mighty blow hit on my tackle sidestepping guy. Okay, and he only manages a push. Where are we going to push ourselves? I think the answer is here. Yeah, I think the answer is there, because we don't want to be next to that tackle. Yeah, he follows up, which is not a surprise. Is he in scoring range here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, so he needs 1 GFI. So this guy is in scoring range. This lineman is also now in scoring range. It's not going to be a very easy job for him to score from this position, but we need to keep that in mind. So let's pick him up. Definitely picking up the... picking him up. Tiga runs over here so that we can take a 2-die here. Only pushes, which is not great. I think we follow that up. I think we follow that up. Want to keep the tackle next to this blitzer. The blitz is definitely going to be over here, but against whom? Against whom is it going to be? I think what we're gonna do... I think what we need to do is we're gonna dodge here. We're gonna make a GFI there. That allows him to do a 2-die there. And then we need to dodge there. Yeah, I think that's probably what we're gonna end up doing. And we do a 2+2+ with pit pad. We failed the second 2+, but team reroll says that's a go. Okay. No more rerolls for us, aside from the built-in ones, which is not great. But yeah, we just want him to be out of the way. We want him to be out of the way, and then we have the question of, can we make a 2+ here? We cannot. Okay. So what I was going for there is we make that 2+. We only need to push there, and then we make that 2+, get him there. We make a 3+, dodge into the tackle zone, blitz that guy, right? Like that. I think that was the play. And now he does take down Andy Davo because he's got tackle on that block. But this is going to be this is his turn 8, and this does mean that we're not scoring. Manages to stun Andy, but that's fine. Ball lands next to pit pad, so it is in a tackle zone, but he can easily clear that just by moving here. But yeah, slightly unfortunate timing on all those ones that I rolled. But still a kind of very awkward position for him to be in. But what is he gonna do? I think he brings Dennis the lineman over here, which gives him a 2-die there. Yeah. Probably clears out Pitt off of the ball. I mean, unless he gets a turnover, he clears him. Yep, and he takes him down as well. Then he moves Mike the lineman. Yep, takes him down, no armor break. Mike the lineman moves him over here, and that way he can blitz Mordred Nightmoon against Franca and then get him away. It is going to mean that he needs to make 2 GFIs, and if he doesn't take down Franca, then he might... Yeah, it's still going to be pretty awkward, because, like, I don't think he can afford to go for the handoff here. Like, I think he needs to go for the pass play, and he needs to go for the pass play once his blitzer is in the end zone. And, like, his passer is going to be the blitzer here, so it's going to be 5+ probably. So not great odds. He's only got the 1 reroll left as well. Okay, so he goes for the 1-die instead. Only gets the push. Like, that was a lot more... I feel that was a lot more dangerous. That doesn't do anything, because, yeah, we're actually... That sucks for him. We're just gonna get more in his way. Yeah, he made that... And he didn't activate handoff. I think that... Like, I think he meant to activate it, but, like, that's one of the things that's easy to forget that you have to do. Like, in Blood Bowl 2020. And, like, in a real-life tournament, right? Like, at this point, I would absolutely go, yeah, no, you meant to hand off the ball there. Like, absolutely. No questions asked. That also doesn't help you at all, because his assist is still cancelled. Oh, that's a skull. I mean, yeah, absolutely reroll that into another skull. Can you get removed, please? Nope. No, he does not, in fact, get removed. But we are still not in scoring range with any of our people, so we're not getting a score here, but it's very good. Like, we actually managed to stop them, despite the fact that we had more than a bit of a rough start. We did actually manage to stop them from scoring, which is very good. Right, so I think we're gonna move here first off. We'll take this 2-die. See if we can get a POW. We don't, which is, oh well. Take this 2-die. We get a Defender Stumbles, which is good enough. We'll just see if, hopefully we can get some damage done here. Unfortunately, no surf opportunities or anything, because she's stunned and our other witch is KO'd. You run over there. Which gives Tigga here a 2-die. Which doesn't achieve anything. And then we'll take another 2-die, which also doesn't achieve anything. Okay, well, as I said, I'm very happy with having just stopped him from scoring. So 0-0 at halftime. He gets both of his KOs back. We get 2 out of 3. The assassin is still out, which is unfortunate, because I would definitely like. I was thinking that, yeah, I can probably get a vanity pass on him, but no, he's taken a passing ability penalty, so that's probably not happening. So he needs to get a lucky injury or an MVP landed on him, or a touchdown, but yeah. But yeah, he's, so it's gonna be 10 on 10. 10 on 10, but I mean, out of the players that did get KO'd for me, like, the Assassin was definitely the least important one, and, so, yeah. not feeling too bad about that. Like, especially compared to, like, him not having the wrestle witch elf. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely will take that trade. Right. So who wants SPP is the question. Who among us would wish to get SPP? I mean, the thing is that I can't really... Yeah, I think it's just gonna be Gimlick. Because I don't want... Like, I would want to score with either Tigga or Regor or... Oh, never mind, I have Pitbat. I keep forgetting that I have Pitbat. He's definitely gonna be in the back carrying the ball at the start. So... Right, so he's only got the one blodger on the line. We'll put him there, put him there. Where's our wrestle lad? Goes there. And then... actually, wrestle lad goes there. Interesting choices that he's made. I think we're gonna... Andy's not gonna be on the line. Andy's gonna go after Prince Vlad Nightshade. But actually, no. He's gonna go after Lady Morgana Darkflame because, well, he's got Tackle and Mighty Blow, so might as well go after him. Put him there, put him there. Who are we putting on the line to do some blocking? Tigga is one of those people. Yeah, we'll put Telerast there. Tigga gets to be in the center, and then Rhaegar gets to be on the side, and then Gimlick gets to be in the center. I think that's... Actually, let's pull Andy a little bit back, just in case there's like a blitz event. We don't want him to be getting hit. And probably should have brought Pitpat the second slightly forward. A kickoff is cheering fans. Blessed statue of Nuffle, one of your players without the loner trait against Pro. So our opponent, one of his players is gonna get Pro. Who did he choose? He chose the Witch Elf, which makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. So how are we gonna start this off? I think... No, we're not gonna start out like that. That seems more than a little dumb. We're gonna start with, I think, this block. All right, we didn't need to tackle. We just pow the lad. Probably should have followed that up actually. Down he goes, no damage. Okay, let's take a swing at this Dark Elf lineman. Only managed to get a push. That's fine. We'll get another 2-die on him. Let's take it this 2-die. Only get a push there as well. Still have a 2-die on him, which is fine. Okay, this is starting to get a little concerning on the blocks here. Yeah, I think we're like the blitz is actually going to be this guy now. Like, I was going to go after Lady Morgana Darkflame, but, like, with all of those blocks going kind of awry for us, maybe that's not such a good idea to expose her. We do manage to take him down. The wrestle guy, no damage. No damage. I mean, this guy is easier to take down. Well, not easier to take down because she's got tackle on. Yeah, I think we're just not going to needlessly expose Andy Davo here. I think so. Just gonna go for that. Okay. All right, we do manage to actually take him down. And no damage. Okay. Okay. It is what it is. I think Rhaegar is just gonna come up here. And then we'll even put Gimlick up fourth. I mean, Gimlick is probably gonna... I kind of want to lure Mordred Nightmoon, like, to this flank here. And then try to, you know, go for the other flank once he's busy and occupied. Like, that is kind of what I'm thinking here, like giving him a little bit of a morsel in taking a hit on Gimlick. But if he doesn't take a hit on Gimlick, then, you know, he can always go after Hood, and then he just... I think that's probably better for him, is to go, like, clear him out, and I figured that he... Okay, he's just gonna stand all of them up. Okay, interesting. Interesting, okay. Yep, Gimlick seems to be the target. Mordred Nightmoon being the obvious one to blitz. Yep, here he comes. Only gets a push. Don't think he should reroll this. Like, he's clearly thinking about greed rerolling here, I think. But I wouldn't go for it. Yep, he just accepts the push. Moves on with his life. Follows that up, surprisingly. Moves the block tackle dodge guy forward. I am sort of looking at trying to surf this blitzer. Like, that's what I'm currently looking at doing, is trying to get a surf on this blitzer. So he sends this guy over to apply pressure to the backfield. Yeah, he clearly recognized the fact that I could potentially surf the blitzer, and therefore he moved into guard against that. Which makes sense. Sensible choices all around. Right, so what are we then doing? I mean, I think we just honestly... Did we just ignore Lady Morgana Dark Flame? I don't think we should ignore that. Like, I don't think it's a good idea to just ignore him. In which case... yeah, Tupi is gonna be the one blitzing him. I think Tigga goes there. And we take this blitz. Hopefully we down him. Yep, we do. Are you winning? I mean, we just removed one of his tackle pieces, which is great. He didn't manage to score on his offensive drive, which is also great. Well, now it's 9 on 10 in our favor. So yeah, we're not yet winning, but in a good position. Thank you for asking, Robo. Right. Gusia goes over there so that we can get that 2-die over there. Yeah, Pitpad the second runs forward. Then who are we swinging with? I think the answer is Gimlick is going to take a swing at him. Yeah, I think we're going to take a push. We're going to follow that up. Cool, cool. Go, go. Go, go, indeed. Alright, Andy, can you... Yes, you can. You take him down. Wonderful. Can you get a removal with your mighty blow? No, you get a stun instead, which is fine. Telerast. So we have Rhaegar is free and Telerast is free. Telerast needs to go and protect Pitpad from the front. And then Rhaegar can go over there. Get another assist. We get another 2-die there. Get that 2-die. Down he goes. Shunt him over there. Follow that up, not to give a free hit. And then we have a 2-die. No, we only have a 1-die there. Of course we only have a 1-die. Gimlick is being held hostage. I'm not gonna reroll that, but that was dumb of me. That was not great play. And he stuns himself for the bargain. Which is, like, this is deserved. Like, should have just not done the block there. But yeah, I was just going like, oh, I have 2 assists on him with Gimlick and Andy Davo. And no, I didn't. I, in fact, did not. But yeah, so far looking to be in a strong position. But I mean, we're both Dark Elves, So it's not like this is like he can't recover from the current position as he is, but and the real question is, even if I do manage to score, will I give him enough time to score back? Like that is going to be the real trouble, I think, here, is because like a draw just accomplishes nothing for me. Like this is win or bust is what I'm going for here. So he moves him there so that he cancels out the assist there. Yep, takes that 2 die. Only gets a push, but push is fine because he pushes him there. Probably follows up even. Nope, stays put. But that does mean that he gets a blitz on Andy Davo with his mighty blow tackle piece, and that's gonna hurt. Yo, takes her down with a pow. No damage. Okay, thank God. Holding my breath there. Does get his Super Blitzer on over to where the action is being currently. Think I'm gonna be blitzing his Super Blitzer. Like, with this sort of rearrangement... I could surf Dennis. I could potentially surf Dennis, though. And surfing elves is like... If there's anything that I have ever learned from both Andy Davo and Pitpat is that surfing elves and enemies in like regardless is all generally going to be the correct choice. Okay, you move over there, which makes the surfing slightly more awkward. In fact, more than slightly more awkward, but okay. What are we doing? I think we're taking that 2 die. All right, down you go. Do we follow that up? Just to have somebody on Mordred Night Moon? Yeah, honestly, I think, like, Franka gets to be the sacrifice. Just keep a little tab on Mordred there. Then, who's gonna be... Yeah, it's Telerast, isn't it? Yeah, because we don't want... Yeah, Telerast goes over there. Okay, we're not surfing that. We're not surfing Dennis. We are not surfing Dennis. Which is fine, I guess. Then we're gonna be taking our blitz on Countess Lugeia Bathory. Are these like names from literature, I wonder? Like, just genuinely... Maybe I'm just uncultured. Like, maybe all of these names, like, somebody's gonna go like, aha, this is from that and that book series, but I have no clue if that is the case. Or maybe they're just, like, nice names, I guess. Down you go, Miss Witch Elf. Down you go. We'll have to remember the fact that Witch Elves have jump up. So we're not letting... Well, okay, we stun her. So the fact that she has jump up becomes irrelevant. Right. I think Pitpat needs to do the one thing that he generally doesn't like doing, which is taking a GFI. He succeeds. Didn't need a reroll for it this time. He just succeeded. Wonderful. Do we move another player here to try and contain... No, I think we just move Tigga here so that we can hopefully make a jump up block here. Hey, the jump up actually works without us needing to use a reroll for it. Wonderful. Mighty blow. Gets a stun. This is looking really solid for us. Really solid. How you been, by the way, Robo? Hopefully you've been good. If you're still here. Okay. Mordred Knight moves to contain both of those. I guess he's all decent. Just got home from attorney. How did it go? Hope it went well. So he is going to go for the 1 die here, I think. Or he goes for the dodge into a tackle zone. Pit pad. Dump off. Okay, he is going to go for the 1 die with the wrestler. All decent. Let's use that. Yeah, I think Gregor gets it. Hopefully. Hey! Played a bit sketchy, but was quite lucky. Finished 4-1-1 and ended second. Yeah, that's more than good. Nice. What were you playing? Like which team? Orcs, I guess. Yep, you unfortunately, if like dump off does work brilliantly in the fact that you still have to go for the designated blitz target even after the dump off is successful. He did make the 3+ dodge. He only got a push, which is fine. Pushes him in. Dark Elves. Okay. Yeah, I imagine Dark Elves are probably better in a tournament environment than they are in like ladder and perpetual league, like at least by Blood Bowl 2020 rules. But so who won it in the end? Anyone we know? They're strong, just 11. Yeah. They are too expensive to have the 12. Like, I really like having a 12-man player, even with my elves, but they are just too expensive for that. Hawaji. Don't think you know him. Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell. Does not ring a bell. With lizards. Yeah, lizards are strong. Lizards are damn strong as well. Okay. So how do we do this? So we can free up Franka, probably. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna. So HUD. Did you get to play him, by the way, or did he win? Yeah, okay, we don't manage to. Do not manage to take down Gary the Dark Elf lineman. We do manage to take down Prince Vlad Nightshade. Broken Arm. Is Broken Arm the... Oh, yeah, that's the passing ability. Sorry, didn't hear it. Yeah, did you get to play, get to play Hawaji? Like, was that your final opponent, or... That frees him up. Goes there. Bush is fine. Bush is fine. Oh, I submarine. Lost first game, was strong starting field though. Fair enough. Like, any particular coaches? Like, I mean, to be fair though, like from what I've heard of like Swedish tournaments in general, like there's at least like 4 people in every Swedish tournament that are like pretty strong coaches, like names that I recognize as strong coaches. So, or maybe it's just the tournaments that you guys go to. Could be that as well. No, I don't want to emote at this moment. Thank you very much, game. Managed to take him down. Hana. 3 from the national team. Oz, Niaga, and Kaiju. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a strong field, alright. Definitely sounds like a strong field, alright. Are we gonna score here? No, I don't think we score on turn 12. I don't think we score on turn 12. Which might be somewhat greedy of me. I will admit that that might be more than slightly greedy. Can we get a 2+ dodge? We can in fact get a 2+ dodge. Can we get a GFI? We can get a GFI. And then we need to do a 2+ dodge over here as well. We do manage a 2+ dodge over there as well. Yeah, and I think we GFI. Wonderful. Not at all a bad position for us. Not at all a bad position. I'm slightly concerned about the fact that my bonus time is ticking down so much already. But yeah, out of those, the only name that I do recognize is Kaiju. Kaiju. Aiju? No, Kaiju. There's no I there, I guess. But yeah. I mean, even with your submarining, hope you had a good time. Hope it wasn't too exhausting. Only manages to get a push. It was good. That's nice. Where are we putting you? I think we're putting you over there because I want to have tackle next to the Witch Elf. Okay, doesn't follow that up. He can go for a surf on Gimlick though. Yep, that's what he's going for. That's what I just realized. Should have sidestepped there instead. Ugh. But yeah, he can go for. But that lineman's in the wrong place for that though. He put the lineman in the wrong place, but he decides that he'll rather just dodge into 2 tackle zones instead. Doesn't work out well for him. Thank God. Right. You go there. Unfortunately, our Witch Elf is Andy Davo is kind of tangled up over here, and we're not going to be... Like, I was looking at surfing Hannah, but the ball is on the other Witch Elf, and Andy Davo is stuck here, so that's not going to happen. Right. Maybe we can threaten a surf next turn. And then move him here. Take that 2 die. Down goes his super blitzer. Follow that up because we want to get tackle on the bludgeoning lineman. Nothing bad happens. Yeah, I think Tigga goes there so that we can ensure that this is going to be a 2 die into a 2 die. Alright, another stun for Andy, which is okay. He's fine. And then HUD probably just tries to make a dodge and a GFI. Yeah, sure. Let's reroll that. Yep, and we make the GFI as well. Wonderful. Again, doing very well. I think Gusia should actually be here rather than where he's standing. Okay, he might actually want to be there. He moves him next to Pitpat. Is Pitpat gonna be the blitz target here? I can kind of see why, but I don't think that puts enough pressure on me, probably. He brings in the blitzer who just evacuated. Has a lot of Pranka's assist there. What is his plan? Uh, 2 plus, 3 plus, 3 plus, 2 plus. Into a GFI, I think, to get a 1 die on the ball carrier. That doesn't sound terrible. Like, not terrible odds. Okay. Instead he does that. Is he gonna go for it with the... He's gonna go for the blitz with the blitzer. Okay. Yep, okay, he gets it. I figured that was gonna be too many dodges for him to do, but elf bullshit is elf bullshit. Takes down the witch elf. The scatter is not terrible for him. Not terrible at all. Picks him up, fails the 3 plus dodge, makes it with a reroll. Yeah, I think he has now exacted enough pressure on me that I need to essentially score this turn. He has exerted enough pressure to get that. You know how we're gonna do that though? I think we're gonna surf that. I think we're gonna try and surf that blitzer who just took that blitz. I think that is in fact what we're gonna try and do. Only gonna push here. It's fine. We're not gonna rely on jump up here. Okay, well that's double skulls into, of course. Okay, no surfing the super blitzer. No surfing the super blitzer because that happens. That makes things a lot more awkward. That makes things a lot more awkward. Because I think one of our blitz, at least one of our blitzers is getting surfed. Manages to take down the tackle blodger with a pow, and he KOs him as well. Yeah, he made a bunch of dodges with his super carrier, managed to take down the witch elf, and then I just like made a two die blitz on him, skull into a skull both down, so I couldn't blitz him, and the witch elf got knocked. Okay, well, neither of my players got surfed, but also the tackle blitzer got, so he got stunned and the tackle blitzer got KO'd. But yeah, this is really bad for us, unless he like flobs the pickup if he goes for it. But yeah, no, that was double skull into a skull both down is not much we could do there. Not much we could do there. Takes down the Frank God that's next to the ball, so he clears the ball, doesn't follow that up. Gets a stun off of that. That's like, so KO Witch Elf, KO Blitzer, stun lineman, stun Blitzer. Goes for the pickup, makes the pickup. Yep. This could well be as like, he's not really currently in a position to like score. But he absolutely can be, especially with like those stuns and the KOs. Yep, he dodges away with the blitzer. Makes his getaway. And I can't reach the ball. Like yeah, I mean, I could reach the ball with like, I need to make a 4+ there. And like, elf bullshit is elf bullshit, so. But yeah, this is terrible. This is, in fact, really shit. It was looking very good for us, but then, like, well, that's the game. That is, in fact, the game sometimes. Things can look very good, and then suddenly things don't look so good after all. I think No, you don't go there. You go there. Can Andy actually make that? Yeah, he can. Okay, so you stay there. You go over there because you've got sidestep. Okay. We need Andy Davo to pull, and he makes. That's a. That was a 1. Okay, we do get to surf his Super Blitzer. And that's a badly hurt on the Super Blitzer, but Andy Davo is definitely in danger of getting surfed himself. Because, like, he's got no more movement left there. I think Pit-Pat needs to make... And he can't make a 2+ dodge. Yeah, this has... I need him to have a... Like, I need him to get... Like, I need him to have a critical turnover just like I did. Or, I think we might have lost the game. Because he can... Why would you move him already? I don't get that. Because, like, he clears him out, right? He picks up Dennis, counters his assist, which means that this Witch Elf can then blitz my Witch Elf into the crowd, right? Then that means that Hannah can hand off to Mike, and then Mike could have gone for a pass, and then he could have, I mean, he wouldn't have scored this turn, but the pass probably would have been easier. Still would have been like a 4+ probably, but yeah. So starts off doing the block that I said that he was going to do. So he did that. He picked up Dennis as well. So Andy Davo should be in the crowd. Yeah, that's fine. Hood got badly hurt. Is fine. I think I probably should have used the Apo on the Blitzer who got KO'd here, like just to keep him on the field. So he brings in Mike closer. Interesting. He blitzes the sidestepper instead of Andy Davo. Which means that I now have a sidestepping bludger next to his ball carrier. Interesting choice here by my opponent. He needs to reroll that because he doesn't even have block on the guy. Yep, he does not in fact manage to take down the sidestepper. That was a series of decisions that I'm not sure he should have made. That was in fact a very interesting series of decisions that backfired quite badly, I think. The ball is still in a pretty awkward place for me to try and get, because this is turn 16, so we have to get it now and score. There's not really anything we can do about this blitzer if we fail. Maybe we can make that 2+ out, but that's irrelevant for now. That is an irrelevant thing for now. I think Pit-Pat gets up, just runs here to be more in the way. Gimli gets up. Telerast, please take him down. He takes down. Where does the ball scatter to, and does he get removed? The ball scatters to there. Of all places, that's where it scatters to. Okay. We don't have any rerolls left, other than the built-in ones, which we don't have too many of. So that would be either, like that would be a 3+, 5+, 3+ with a built-in reroll. Or we just, I think we just go for this one instead. So, yeah, it has to be, yeah, like this is still way better odds. Just need to make a bunch of 2+. We made a bunch of 2+ and we score! Turn 16. 1-0. Still definitely, like, still a chance that there's gonna be a turn back the time event. His KO does not recover, which is great. One out of 3 KOs recover. We did both have Bloodwisers. So there's still turn back the clock is a possibility. We have to keep that in mind, that turn back the clock is a possibility. So Tigga is going to be in the center, Franka is going to be in the center. I think we are just now spreading ourselves like here in the mid ground as widely as possible. Soupy, Andy Davo, Hitbat gets to keep the center. So there is still a possibility that he could come back and score one. Like he doesn't have, like even if he had the movement, he does not have the amount of players required to go for a one-turner with only movement 7. So the only way I think, or can think of, that he has a chance of potentially scoring here is if there is the time freeze event. Wait. Yes, I did in fact score. I did in fact manage to score. Because my opponent made a series of very, very questionable choices. But yeah, it's perfect defense, or solid defense, whatever. And we are just going to choose the 5 people that we can choose. We're going to choose them to move, and they are just going to move, move back here, so they're in no danger. Yeah, it's one of those things that, like, either you need the dice to help you or your opponent to help you. That was the situation, and my opponent decided to help me. Because, for whatever reason, right, like, he could have just gotten a 2-die, like, he could, with the Witch Elf, right? He would have gotten a 2-die on the Witch Elf, like, on my Witch Elf here, and gotten her served, like, with the Blitz. But instead, what he decided to do was he decided to blitz Telerast, the one sidestepper that I have in my team who was next to the sideline. And he went like, yeah, I'll take a 1-die against that. Like, what I assume happened is that he forgot that he has sidestep. Or he just went like, well, I'm just gonna, I don't know, like, I'm just gonna get a POW and he goes down anyway. And then he can get a 2-die on the Witch with the ball carrier, and then she'll still end up in the crowd. So, whatever the calculus there was, I don't know. But that is the sole reason that he decided to do that, and then didn't manage to actually take down Telerast, the sidestepper. That is the reason that we managed to, and we managed to make 4, like, we managed to make a 2+ dodge, into a 2+ dodge, into a GFI, into a GFI. We managed to make 5 2+s in a row. Like that, why are you using a team reroll rather than pro there? Like, you have pro, you could have used pro. Like, it's not like, oh well. But yeah, no, this was the case of, I think he simply just forgot, like, did not look that the guy he was blitzing to try and serve, he had sidestep. And then he also realized that, oh shit, I don't have tackle on any of the blocks that I'm now gonna take on him. So he was just, okay, goes for a foul on Gusia, who is the hero of the hour here. He managed to score. So I wonder, yep, he's still gonna try to go for the vanity pass, makes the pass, but then flops the catch. And that is the final game of the season for the OCC Orca-Cola Champions Dark Elf team. 1-0 win, no damage sustained. And MVP goes to Gizia. So Gizia is gonna get a second skill for his wrestle. So yeah, that was the season. Let's take a look. Like, I did take a look at the rankings earlier, but with this win, I am propelled to the massive amount of points that is 15, which in this division, right? 15 is a lot. Because apparently this was the let's just play for draw. Or, well, probably people weren't really playing for draws, but they ended up being draws anyway, because that is a shitload of draw. I feel. So, yeah, so we're gonna end up at 15 points. Radamo has not played his last game yet, so it is, I think, Philadeus and Regor have both completed their games, so they're above me, and there's nothing I can do about that. But if Radamo loses, I think, if Radamo loses, I'm gonna be at 3rd place. And I think at this point that could well mean a promotion to the next tier, like tier 1. Not guaranteed one, certainly not. But I think it could be. If Radamo draws or if he wins his game, I don't think I'll be getting promoted because he's gonna be at 15, and I'm pretty sure. Like, even if he draws, he's going to be on 15, and our head-to-head result is that he won that match. Because, like, that was our last match day, and we got pasted. We got ourselves pasted by the undead. So, yeah, I think if he loses, we have a decent chance of getting a promotion to tier 1. And then I'll probably stick with the Dark Elves. I'm still definitely thinking about potentially re-rolling to Imperial Nobility. Like, just because nobody seems to really be playing Imperial Nobility, and I do generally enjoy playing Imperial Nobility more than I enjoy Dark Elves. Like, it's just, I don't, like, Dark Elves just frustrate me. Like, when I'm playing them, like, Dark Elves frustrate me a lot more than Imperial Nobility, which is very strange to say out loud, considering, you know, the teams on paper and all of that. So definitely still thinking about what we're gonna do, and it's definitely, I don't know when Radamo is supposed to be playing his game, but definitely watching with interest with what happens to that, and after that is resolved, I think is gonna be, like, that's gonna be when we're going to, like, make our decision for this team. But that is gonna be everything for today. I thank everybody for watching, sticking out here, and everybody who passed by as well. As I said, I'm hoping that my busyness is going to get lessened in the future, so I am going to hopefully be able to, at least for next season, I'm hoping to try to catch, like, as many of the actual OCC Championship Division games as I can, and, like, streaming them and or, like, streaming their replays at the very least. Unfortunately, things are just very hectic right now in real life. But the next stream, like the next definite stream, is going to be at the end of the month, when at least me and Pitbad, probably Bork as well, are gonna go over, like, what the new divisions are going to be looking like who's gonna be where, what kind of team, like, what kind of team percentages, team numbers, all of that, like, what those are gonna be looking like. So hopefully, if you're interested in that, like, there's definitely probably going to be promotion of that on OCC forums as well as the Discord, I'm gonna assume, like, when the time grows near. But if not, hope you enjoyed watching, hope you'll be here for whenever the next stream is gonna be, and as I always say, good day, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, whatever happens to be the time of day for you. Have a good one.